Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for September 25th through October 1st, 2023. We have hit officially fall. Equinoxes last weekend, and October and Halloween are right around the corner. I love Halloween season and we're home for it this year. I am doing a gallery reading on Saturday, October 28th from 8 to 10 p.m. It's for Halloween. So we're doing a message circle, mediumship, messages from the other side. I love this one because it's Halloween time. Also this month, watch the newsletter. I am dropping a new energy healing offering in person. So if you are in the Hamilton area, I am going to be doing an in-person energy healing. It'll be a group thing, but it will be energy healing, clearing, and activation. There'll be more information about that in my newsletter later this week. Let's get on to it. Crystal Angels Oracle Card Deck by Doreen Virtue. And we're going to draw 3 cards to see what the energy is for this coming week. And ooh, they're just jumping. I saw that one. I promise I saw it. I'm not going to lie. But it definitely wanted to be picked. They are definitely jumping today. Even when I pre-shuffled, because I always shuffle just to make sure they're really well shuffled before we get started. And they were just jumping out of the deck like crazy. So big energies. Universe has lots to say. Well, let's see what the cards say though. So our first one is clear quartz. It's the one I saw. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. I kind of giggle at this one only because I don't recognize stress really well. I'm starting to acknowledge the signs that I possess, but I'm somebody that deals with stress very well. I've been in survival mode for a very long time. Not that that's a healthy place to be. I'm totally admitting that. But there is this piece of really acknowledging and being present. There is this overwhelming kind of message that is of being present, but this feeling piece of it feels really important this week. Sometimes we know things, but we don't want to. So, maybe, that a relationship isn't the right relationship and we know that we need to let it go, but we just don't want to hear that message. Or a job, maybe you work a job or have multiple jobs and it's time to let one of those go. And you know that you're supposed to, but there's just something that stops you from doing that. I can feel the sneeze coming on. So clearly there's some, excuse me, releasing going on for all of us right now. Probably for myself as well. Whew. But there is this acknowledgement. When we really acknowledge how we feel, we can move through things in a different way. When we stuff it down, we're not acknowledging the feelings and emotions that are coming up and that the messages that the universe is trying to share with us. Our emotions are messages. It is our reaction from our soul and from our body. It doesn't mean we have to move from those emotions, but we do need to acknowledge those emotions because they are telling us something. And again, I feel like there's really this stuffing down happening. Like if I just don't pay attention to it, it's going to go away. Well, let me tell you, not going away. Not right now, not in this energy that we're moving into. Like there is no ignoring, there is no avoiding. The universe is just coming on full steam ahead. Oh, our second card is Angelite, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Again, a message that has been coming up quite a bit is this message of community. Right now, it really feels like reaching out to those that are on the similar path to you that can help you along the way. But even bigger than that, I've just seen even this like bigger need for mental health and therapy. And therapy has this stigmatism, which sucks because it is such a beautiful gift to give yourself. It is such a powerful thing to do to take care of your own mental health and well-being. And the community factor right now is doing that, coming together and gathering. But this really feels like gathering with those that fill your cup. Don't gather with those that don't. Gather with those that fill your cup, that love you and support you. Take time together. And it's not about quantity of time, it's about the quality of time that you have together. So even if it's just a quick message to say, I'm thinking of you, or thank you for supporting me on this thing, it's so important to connect to that and to take those steps to really develop the community factor. I also feel like this is the community that we build as leaders, spiritual leaders, the community that we build and support. It has always been my policy, my mandate, my love to be very non-judgmental. I don't bring judgment into the work that I do, and to really offer safe space so that people can learn and grow. I want to be able to share and to elevate others, to learn the things that they need to learn, to move through the blocks or struggles to get to the place where they have a tool that helps them on their journey. And I think that's so important that we're really looking for connections that are true. And we talked about this last night with friends about even therapists, like finding a therapist that really resonates for you, because that's the person that you're going to make a difference with, not with someone who you don't feel comfortable having a conversation with. So the integrity of our relationships. Okay, last card is Aqua Aura. All crystals I love this week. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. This just goes hand in hand with the rest of the cards this week. Communication is, again, a message that's been really strong, and it feels so important. When we can acknowledge the feelings, we can have the communications around it. When we need support, we can have the communication around it. People often think that if we just shove things down, again, we're talking about shoving it all down, it makes it easier. But the reality is that just festers and bubbles and boils, and it's not helpful. It is not helpful to keep those expressions in. It is also not helpful to let them bubble up so far that they blast out in a way that's inappropriate or unkind or, those sorts of things. We don't need that either. This is why the communication is so important. How are you having conversations about the important things that are in your life? How are you having conversations about the things that are uncomfortable to move past them and get to a place that feels better? This feels like it's going to be a really interesting week, and it feels like we're going to be pushed to really acknowledge a lot of things over this coming week, and they don't even feel external, they feel really internal. So just be prepared. Lots of self-care, lots of time for yourself this week to do the things you need to do. Maybe make plans for connection with people that will help you to move through the energies of the week. It just feels like kind of a heavy, energetic week. There was something about last week, the equinox, there was an energy shift, and we're really feeling it this week. Feeling bogged down, feeling tired, feeling like we're just processing a lot of information, energies, that sort of stuff. So good luck. Sending you all my love and lots of energy out there for clearing and conditioning and all the good stuff. So again, there is an energy healing session coming up that you can join into in person if you are interested. The information will be in the newsletter. The message circle at the end of the month, October 28th, the Night with Spirit group gallery reading, mediumship for Halloween. Again, that's in the newsletter. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, go over to my website and do that from theheartandsoul.com, and you will get my free meditation for meeting your future self, which is so key in manifestation. And planners are still on sale. If you haven't gotten your 2024 Soulful Mystic Weekly Planner, you can still grab that. So much happening, so grateful. Thank you so much for being here on my spiritual journey and for allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide from my heart and soul to yours. Until the next time.